Hello, welcome to How to Double Your Profit in 90 Days. I'm Bernard Keevy. Now, what I have here is what's called the buyer's journey. So, the way it works is over there are suspects, they're people who may be interested in what you have to sell. And what happens is they convert themselves gradually along here. They work out for themselves whether they want to buy what you've got and then who to buy it from. And it's called the buyer's journey. And the way it works is that at any given time, if you started off with 100, 30% of them will drop out and on the way, so they won't buy. But the other 70% are split between 67 who are future buyers at various stages along the buyer's journey and 1 to 3% who are now buyers. And the way it works is they're looking for information all the way about whether they would want this thing, whether they can or how they can overcome their objections. And then as they get closer to here, how they would work out how to buy it and who to buy it from. So it's important to what's called nurture them along the way by giving them information without trying to sell them all the time. You can obviously try a few times, but you don't want to be selling nonstop. You want to be giving them information so that they can make their own minds up about whether they want to buy this thing. And it's actually called a drip campaign. And what happens is you supply information along the way, data packs, information packs, answers to queries, etc. And if you nurture them properly, then when they get to the now buyer stage, they're more likely to choose you rather than someone else. And then once they become now buyers, then you need your sales funnel, because your sales funnel basically has what are called wow factors, reasons at every stage that you've mapped out as to why they'd be stupid to buy off anyone else. So to do all this properly, what you really need are sort of different systems, if you like. So you need a CRM system, first of all, to work out where you are with all this and to keep track of it. You need funnels here. So you need to set up a funnel so that you can actually nurture the now buyers through to become customers or clients. You need some sort of way of regulating, say, email or social media or text or posts, etc. You need to be able to actually monitor where you are and control it. So it's often known as autoresponder. You need to be able to pre-map that out. Now, the thing is, if you have all these things separately, then you've got a couple of issues. One, it's likely to be quite expensive. And two, the other thing is that can you actually get them to sort of talk to each other and work smoothly with each other? And it can become a big issue. So it would really be helpful if you could have it all integrated in one place and if the price was reasonable. And you can do that. So you could have a program, an overall program, which basically does all of this for you for $97 a month. In fact, if you paid annually, it works out about just over $80 a month. So then you think, well, okay, that's money. Would that be worth doing? Well, let's look at some of the numbers. Let's just say that you had 1,000 suspects over there at any given time. And that basically by the time they come through to be now buyers, at the moment, you get 10 of them. So that's 1%. So what if you could make that by doing this more efficiently? What if you could actually have of the 1,000, 20 of them come through to you as now buyers? That's 22%. So it's not even the full 3%. So that would be a big bonus of actually having these systems in place. And then what if you could then convert, instead of 50% of the now buyers to your customers or clients, maybe 60% by having your sales funnels mapped out here. So if that was the case, you'd end up with 12 customers or clients instead of 5 for each month, if you like. Your fee wouldn't change. You'd still charge the same amount. You still have the same profit margin. So let's say your profit margin is 60%, but your profit would go up from 3,000 on the original scenario, if you like. But because you've got your drip campaign in place and your funnel in place, and you're getting 2% of the prospects as now buyers to you, and you're converting 60%, as opposed to 1% as now buyers and converting 50%. If you did all that, basically your monthly profit's more than doubled. It's gone up from 3,000 to 7,200. Now, obviously, all of these figures are just numbers. Your business will be different, as will everybody else's. However, the principle remains the same, that you wouldn't need to increase your conversion to now buyers figure and your conversion into customers or clients figure by very much to more than justify setting up proper systems to do this efficiently. So if you're interested in finding out how that might work, then go and have a look at worldwide marketing, all with hyphens in between, .com/home, and see what you think. And if you want to make any sort of comment or alternative suggestions, or you've got other ideas that might be useful for people looking to grow their business and their profits, always willing to have a discussion. So thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful and interesting.